Kedoke. Stock Civica Phoenix pads. Ugh. Upgradable Civica Phoenix pads. I'm not sure if I like them as much. They sound damn good though. But like you can't make the Civica Phoenix sound bad. So I mean, these actually do remind me a lot of the pads that come on the Emotiva. So we're gonna put these back on my head because you don't need to see that. What you need to see is this. What is this? This is a very small, square, portable music player. I'm not pausing on that. Pausing on this. This is the HiBy R2. It's so small. I'll take it out of its protective clamshell case that it comes with. And we'll have a peek at the workings of it. That doesn't go through. Do it. I love it when the protective cases are just such a joy to take off. Hold on. Maybe I shouldn't take it off. Maybe that's part of the review process. Wow. I actually haven't taken this off since I put it on the very first time, and it's being a pain in the dick. It's a nice case, though. Did I just restarted the whole unit. This review's going great. I'm keeping this in. It's a $100 portable player. That's perfect for... There we go. I got it. I'm winded. Are you winded? I'm winded. Anyway, let's start it right back up because it's fast. Little metal box, little metal square, reminiscent of the other HiBy thing I just recently reviewed, which is the FD1, the little portable amp. And I've seen pictures of it where they do this to it with a little jumper cable, and I'm like, why? Like, I get it. Like, as a completionist, if you want the smallest stack, there you go. Adorable. It's like little Barbie's first stack. So this was just a little portable DAC amp. Oh, I know why they're stacking it, because this doesn't have balanced output and this does. That's it. They're trying to sell it to you to just do that. And then boom, all you need to do is have a giant jutting out USB-C to USB-C cable, and then you get to use 3.5 millimeter and 2.5 millimeter. It makes perfect sense now. So let's put this away, or at least put it over there. That's in the yard sale. That already got sold. This thing, which I don't get it, companies. Actually, this will probably peel right off. Hold on. There's a protective layer on the back of this that's got this stupid barcode on it. So let's take that stupid barcode off. So now there's another protective layer on it, as you can see, that is protecting the back. And it actually comes with a screen protector installed. And we got to talk about the screen. Like, all right, let's get it out of your head that this is like the greatest thing ever. It's $100. It's a $100 portable music player. That means I have very specific things in my head that I say, okay, for $100, you better do this, 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 and this. I would like it to be 24 hours of battery life. It's not, it's 15. Okay, so it's a little shy. I mean, I guess 12 hours of use. If you can't get to plug in your player after 12 hours, you know. However, I do think when I'm using something like this, I don't think about plugging it in. I put it on, I go for my walk, I go do things, I put it down, and I forget about it. If those things you do take less than an hour, you get 15 of those in a row. That's pretty good. But if I'm like going out for a weekend, which no one does anymore because we're all stuck at home, yeah, you got to think about like 3 or 4 hours and then put it away, and then 3 or 4 hours, and then you charge before you left. So I would like a little more battery power, but for $100, I'm not going to freak out. I really do like the build for $100. That's one of those things that you usually get, like, it's plasticky. Like here's the previous model. This is the R3 Pro. And this is the previous little baby HiBy. So as you see, it's lost a little weight. Actually, no, it's gotten shorter. Probably needs to eat more calcium or drink more calcium. So this was their go-to. I'll turn this one on. I hope the battery is still charged because I have it. This is my like run to, oh, it's probably not. Oh, it is. There's the blue light, a little delayed. The layouts are a little bit different. If I'm going to summarize this review, because you're not going to watch it all, because no one watches all my videos to the end. I have an average view time of like 7 minutes, and they're all like at least 20 minutes. So this is more like kids' first portable music player. This is like, oh, we've got a nice menus. You could read all the titles. You could actually jump between things. You go to the albums, artists. Here's your pull-up screen to adjust all the settings. You could adjust the brightness down. You could adjust the... It's got... I mean, hold on. I forget how to get around this. It's been a while. Go to this. It's got you're now playing. If it has artwork, it'll show it. Here's your import wireless settings. It's all very nicely laid out. This unit is like I walked into a kindergarten class. And it's like, where is it? It's just down. So yeah, that's the home page. If you could, okay, I gotta check the camera off my head. I gotta take these off first. Take the camera off my head. I want to make sure you can see this. So adjust the brightness. Oh, look, it looks beautiful. Great, fantastic. All right, back on my head. This is what you're going. And I'll plug you back in so I can actually listen to music. Because it'd be great if I could do one of these reviews and listen to music. Can you imagine that? Fuck, how different things would be. The shape is a little bit childish. Like, okay, it's a square. For no reason, then it's just a square. The screen isn't like the full square either. The screen is a 16:9 screen. Let's see if I can find a screen that actually shows it off a little better. I guess you could just see the way it's laid out. So it's a 4:3. It's actually probably not a 16:9. It's probably like a 4:3 screen. So you have a lot of blank areas top and bottom, which will be cool. This would be so much fucking cooler if it was full. The top, just every pixel was perfect. But it's not. You got your little battery indicator, your volume indicator. The way you navigate this thing is, pull that down slowly. Because you pull down from the top, you get that. So you got to play a next track, last track, and then you have 4 icons. You get your little, this is the actual HiBy music app where you get see Aardvark from Weird Al, Abandoned Pool's The Remedy from Unknown. So you get the same alphabetical thing here, but it's very small. Like even that is not a huge difference, but the screen's at least, let me see what the rose, we're getting at least like 45% more vertical in the R3 Pro than this. So you're only getting, I'm only seeing at most 4 songs. If I don't see I see hello and I see hello bar talk. So you don't even get like 4 full songs when you're scrolling down this massive list. And then you get a little, what's the arrow do? And the playlist, delete track info. Oh God, delete. So that's under, if you go to this, there's no app. It's using its own HiBy OS, which I said leads to a million possibilities. So you go to that, you're now from that, which was the home page, to that, which is the music selection, to the heart. I didn't do that. The heart, which is favorites, recents, playlists, and recently added. Then you have the search. I guess we have to sort of divert. You see, this thing has a lot of features that it probably shouldn't. This has Wi-Fi. This will run Tidal. This has MQA unfolding 4x. This has streaming radio. It's got a lot of things that are very, very difficult to touch because it's so small. And one of the examples of that is I signed it into my Wi-Fi network, seeing if it had an update. And this is how you do that. Anybody remember this? If you're, I guess, 20 or younger, you probably never had to deal with texting with individual like A, B, C, D, D, E, F. You know, the one, you know. My brother was real fast at texting with the fucking typing combinations, and that's what they're going with on this. So I had to type in my fucking long ass secure Wi-Fi password by going what should we look up? Mombasa. M-O-M-B-A. Oh, that's symbol, not S. I did that twice already. Because it says sim, signature symbol. So the S is here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1. A. Mombasa. Oh, Jesus Christ. So they have A, B, C, D, E, F. That says ABC. It's the same fucking button to show that I'm on the ABCs and not symbols. They go to symbols or go to ABC. No wonder I couldn't fucking type this thing because I didn't even realize that they did that. Why? All right, Mombasa, go. Hans Zimmer. And now it's playing Mombasa. So, I mean, it functions, but that's ridiculous. I mean, modern cars, there should be no Did it just start to play it again? Or did I pause? Interesting. When you do a search results, I guess you can, the screen touch is play and pause, which is nice. There are 5 physical buttons, though. I'm not going to shit on this thing. It's $99. And it's probably going to be the first portable music player you buy for your kids. Like, I'm not shitting you. I wish it was before Christmas. Because this would be a great gift idea for anyone who's, like, under 18... is like, now you're children. You're just all children under 18. All of you. Lump sum. I can't handle it. I can't handle the designating, oh, I'm 15, so I'm an adult. No. If you're under 18 and you don't give a fuck, you just want to have music play, it's fine. Hell, you give this to an 8-year-old, be fine. And so it's got 6 buttons. 6 buttons. The top button, which is currently green, it was blue earlier. Not sure why it changed color. I'm sure it's in the manual, which I can no longer find. But you have your on-off button here. You have a microphone, because this will record audio, because of course it will. You have a volume up and down buttons. By the way, none of these labeled at all, like 0 labeling. You just sort of have to understand, like, okay, volume up, and there's your little indicator, which you could then touch if you wanted to, or volume down. I don't like the screen protector that's on this. It's sticky and feels cheap. I'm tempted to peel it off, but I'm probably going to sell this in the yard sale, and I want to let the owner, the future owner, yard sales, by the way, 1st to the 10th of every month, here on Z Reviews on the Patreon or Subscribe Star. I get things to review, you buy them from me, it funds the channel, that's how it works. People who are complaining about that, like, you just give it away, Seals, just give it all away. Wouldn't be in a fucking house if I just gave all that shit away. People need to join the Patreon to support the channel, to bid on something, for me to, usually I lose money on things that I've bought. But if it's just a freebie, it's $100, who cares? You're probably going to bid $41 on it. And then I'm going to ship it for $16. So it's not like I could buy a meal with it. Anyway, did I go off on a tangent? Welcome to Z Reviews, by the way. I do that. Unlabeled up and down buttons. They don't even say up and down. They're just buttons. There's just unlabeled, like, button. Just button. And then 3 other unlabeled buttons. Which, if you've used a portable player ever, you know that that's pause. That's next track, which is just going to play Mombasa now over and over again, because it's the only thing in the search queue. Okay, so we got to hit the power there. Back. X. Back. X. Okay, back to music. Then we could search. Oh, can I lower this? By the way, I'm on low gain. There's a high low gain on this as well. Like, there's hidden features. There's like, oh, this is a HiBy player. It's just the interface is very, very childish. And it's like, it's very pretty colors. And it's all laid out very weird. Like, I don't know, this may be the future. We maybe go to ATMs and then I'm going to be like, how the fuck do I put my pin in? And it's like, you have to swipe to the thing. And then it's, oh, then you go swipe up. And you go swipe down, but not, oh, you swipe left. Now, I feel like it's one of those, not a Rubik's Cube. You know those puzzles with one piece missing? And you have to, like, finish the picture? Pasta on her Patreon, on her Discord, played a not safe for work game where it was a hentai picture. And it was that puzzle game where I had to slide things in and out. And everyone on her Discord was watching her play for like an hour, just screaming like, fuck! Because you would click one and it would move. And it's just what it feels like. It feels like, all right, am I down and over 2 or over 1? And I can't go for, like, if I down, okay, down brings down the menu, which is Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the HiBy link button, and it's low gain or high gain. Very simple. Battery does not give you a percentage. It just gives you the little indicator, which is about half. Volume's at 18. We're on headphones. It's playing, and it's 6:17 on the 4th of the 21st year of our Lord. Blah, 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 blah. So that was down. So what about up? Up's nothing. What about this way? That way is nothing. Let's go back. Okay. So now we're back here. So now this is the menu of all the things, which I could slowly drag down, but I can't go too far because it brings that back down again. So now we've got, and there's no wallpapers either. I'm pretty sure I have, like, album art and a lot of this stuff, but I'm not detecting it. I could be wrong. I haven't switched to every track on this. Oh God, it's only playing Mombasa. All right, we gotta get to, like, more music. Not that Mombasa isn't a song worthy of listening to on these things, but let's just plug everything in. Helsing, Goodbye Used World. This is now playing. So you literally have 5 icons. You got the home page. Got the home. See, it doesn't want to respond. I've gotten it to do this before. Here, home page. Should I peel off the fucking cover? It'll probably work so much better. I'm peeling it off. I'm sorry, whoever buys this in the yard sale. I need to just go. I need to make direct contact with the glass just to know if it's gonna be better. Oh, it's so much better. So whatever that thick ass screen protector is, I just remove it. It's a $100 unit. If you get it scratched, it's a $100 unit. In the next year, you buy another one that's probably a $100 unit. Interesting icons down here. So that's to play music. We got the music thing out of the way. Great. Recording. Hello, I am Zeos Pantera, and I am recording this. I am dictating. Waifus are holding Wii's. She's holding a Wii U? Whatever one with the portables. I think because it's like a kid's game. I feel like this is a kid's game. It's great. So stop. So now I have it. Can I play that back? Waifus are holding Wii's. She's holding a Wii. That actually sounds really good. I haven't done much dictation into this. What's my settings set up? Speech. Oh, what? It just did a bad thing. You heard the bad thing, right? Oh, God. Speech noise reduction. I'm going to turn that on. I can change the format from MP3 to WAV or FLAC. It'll record my voice in FLAC to this little microphone. Cool. At a rate, we're currently at 16 kilohertz. You can do 8 kilohertz, 16, or 48. We could do 48 kilohertz FLAC with speech noise reduction. I have to do another one. Hold on. Throw that first one away because it was throwaway. I should delete. Yes. It's still not very, like, I feel like you need a stylus. Now I'm recording in 48 kilohertz FLAC. Can you hear? Though the heater is currently running with new filters. Terrible storm the night they came. I'm trying to think of either the speech from John Carpenter's The Thing, from the very end, or from Ninja Scroll. There we go. So now I can play that back. Is that it? What's blowing up? Like, I think either I'm popping the mic. Yeah, I'm too close to the mic. The further away from the mic I am, the better. So, I mean, that's just, I don't know. No, if you're thinking about buying a unit because it does recordings, please say so in the comments. We're only on the second icon out of, like, fucking so many icons. So, music, fine. Recorder, fine. Title, click that. Log in, enter your new username and password. So there's that fucking thing again. You gotta type in your... To type it, I don't get it. I would almost feel like HiBy should have made it so that there's an app. I know HiBy has an app, but there should be a HiBy app specifically to HiBy app this to your phone. Let you do all this shit with an actual touchpad or voice recognition or something. And then just you never have to plug it in again, because putting my fucking Wi-Fi password in was a lesson in just patience. And by the way, now we're in this screen. Now, how do you get out? What? I want to leave. Cancel. Oh, there it is. I forgot it. There's a cancel button. So you can't just swipe, even though that's how you get in and out of every other menu. Books, in case you want to read ebooks on your little tiny fucking probably 2-inch screen. I should see how big the screen is. Does it say? Built-in Ingenic X1000S, as it with R2, high-res music player, greater noise. Honestly, it sounds good. If you're wondering how it sounds for music, it sounds. I mean, I'm using the Phoenix, and I could enjoy them. The Phoenix are a nice, easy-to-drive headphone, low gain, sounds perfectly fine, perfectly acceptable. It's $100. Is it BTR 5? No. Is it a BTR 3K? Probably not. But it's definitely just for $100. It just makes sound on the go. That's all you got to worry about. I don't think it actually tells me. 15 hours, 2 terabyte expandable memory. Doesn't give me the size of the screen. Oh, has LDAC built in. It does do Bluetooth. It does Bluetooth with LDAC. So I mean, that's if you wanna pair something LDAC, something Bluetooth and LDAC with a portable player, not just like your phone. $100. SD card holds 2 terabytes. You can navigate it. It's not impossible. It's actually almost too easy to navigate it. If I hit next track, does that play it? See, nothing's set up to play right now, so it's just not playing. Yeah, I would hear it. All right, get out of there. All right, title, books, HiBy Link, which is their software, which would probably work. It's got to work with it. I don't know how HiBy Link works, or I never actually got HiBy Link to work, but I know that they communicate with all this shit. The MSEB, I talked about this on this unit, which is they have this. If you don't like the way the headphones you're wearing sound, you can fuck with them real good. More so than just an EQ, because you can do overall temperature from cool and bright to warm and dark. You can do bass extension from light to deep. You remember these fast and thumpy, crisp and thick? No, note thickness. Note thickness. That isn't even... Nobody knows what the fucking note thickness is. HiBy does. And you could switch it from crisp to thick. Recessed or forward vocals, detox or vivid female overtones. Wait, does that mean when a woman is drunk, she's vivid, and when she's sober, she's detox? Like, I don't know. Sibilants. There's sibilants low frequency, sibilants high frequency, which doesn't make any sense because sibilants is always high frequency, but you can adjust those from soft to crisp. Impulse response from slow and musical to hard and fast, and then air. You can adjust the air slider from soft to crisp. I have to bring this up every time it exists because it's so ridiculous. Let's see what the settings are. And then you could do excessive, middling, or fine tuning. It's the same. Is there a preset? HiBy seeds or the night. So you could actually set. Let's see what the HiBy seeds. I've used the HiBy seeds. I like the HiBy seeds. What do they want? What are they changing? Absolutely nothing. According to this, the HiBy exit pre-tuning mode for manual. That's weird. So if I load up the HiBy seeds, it doesn't show me what it's actually changing. That's something I never played with. Equalizer. It does have a very nice, how many band? Yeah, I turned on the master switch to scroll, you bitch. There's a way to scroll this. How many bands is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. It's got a 10-band EQ, which you can just gently like adjust up and down. I think it does 12 decibels. So you really want to fuck with the way you're... If you could, on top of all that other shit, you could just throw a whack EQ curve on it if you felt like it. And there are presets, by the way. Oh, I got to turn it back on to go to the presets, which are, again, in the style of this is like a kid's device. Really funky looking pop and blues and rock. I want to rock. Voice, metal, dance, etc., etc., etc. So I'm going to shut that shit off. Import music via Wi-Fi. I think I tried that and I couldn't get it to work. That would be great if you could get it to work because it would mean not popping out the micro SD card at the bottom next to the USB-C port to install new music. You would just, you know, grab it off your network. Enter the following in the sending device. Oh God, I don't want to play. Do I want to? All right, fuck it. Fuck it. It's a zero views. What the hell do you care? Open up a new tab. Keep the changes on this extension. We are going to 192.168. I mean, since I attach it to my Wi-Fi network anyway. 8.1.96. Colon. I did do a colon, correct? 192.168.96. 43.99. 43.99. Let's see if that works. Oh shit, there it is. Look at that, everybody. Actually, we are now attached to this as a Wi-Fi device. That's cool. Oh, my recording is here. Never mind, it's not here. Refresh. Because that's SD0, FLAC OSTs, MP3. FLAC OSTs. I could rename it. How did I get into it just now? I was just like doing something. So let's I literally was just in record. Huh. Well, we can create folders, we can upload files. This is easy. I've never had something like this work quite so easily. Yeah, literally supported formats is everything up to Opus. Ooh, we could upload images. Oh, now we're getting to some stuff. Hold on a second. Create a folder. Waifus. Waifu. Okay. I'm going to hit refresh. Is waifu there? Huh. I think it works. I think I'm just being impatient. Cancel create. Maybe did I hit enter? Oh my God. Oh, it was loading every oh my God. It was loading every FLAC in a giant fuck off web page. Holy shit. No wonder it took so long. These are all the folders that are in there. Berserk, Blues Brothers, all my OSTs. Because the micro SD card in this has only soundtracks on it. So that explains, yeah, okay. And there's my waifu folder. Okay. And there's my upload files. So where are my waifus? We got to test this. Because I don't think you could even put a wallpaper on the back. I don't see an option for wallpaper. We got to go images. We got to go to wallpapers, 4K. Obviously, you need a 4K wallpaper. I'm not even going to check. I'm just going to double click one that's smaller. 437K. Perfect. We'll see what it is on the device. Is that send? Enter the name. Move item. Okay. That might be it. How do we check this now? This is important. We may have just update database, wireless settings, play settings, system settings, language, music database update mode, brightness, backlight time, theme color, font size, USB mode, USB current limit, button operated, idle timer. I don't think I could actually see that. Screensaver settings. Oh baby. Off, album cover or dynamic cover. Album cover. I don't think there's no way to pick what it is. Screen rotation on or off, so it'll work if it rotates. It's an interesting little unit. It's interesting. It plays just fine. It's got like the hardest to like deal with. In my brain, I can't. If I was like 4th grade, this would have been the coolest shit ever, Dad. All it's missing is an FM radio, so I could hear advertisements all day. Play settings, output, DSD, output mode is PCM. Gapless playback I could put on. Maximum digital volume output I could set. Fixed on power volume, crossfade, gain, replay gain. This has fucking replay gain. Digital filter, playthrough folders. So why would it let me upload images? I guess maybe if you're uploading with artwork, that's what it's got to be. It's got to be artwork for the player, which I'm not 100% sure. I may have, to fit the most amount of music on this SD card, I may have stripped out of all its current things. Let's go to books. No tracks in books. View album. Please scan music first. Yeah, it's I want to punch some things using it, but at the same time it works just fine for what it's trying to do. Back. Next track. Do I have to go back in here and start it again? I think you have to like go in, because I mean you're pretty much going to be shuffling. Anything that's this small, you're just going to be shuffling. So I think once you start it, then you could just next track, Tyler Bates, track 14 from Watchmen. I'm pretty sure this is Watchmen. God, I fucking love the Civica Phoenix. This is my original pair. I hadn't used my original pair that I warped for a while because I was using that second pair that I had, which I hadn't stretched out. And so these are more broken in. And now that I put the pads on them, it's like, I think these pads will get a little bit sweatier. If I'm going to sell you pads too in this, I like the fabric. I feel like these are going to just get, they're just as comfortable. Like I don't find comfort really any much different. They're a little bit deeper. Actually, if I click music and go to that, it doesn't have any lyrics. Fucking mind candy. Now we're talking. Yeah, anyway. That's interesting as hell. That's interesting as hell. It's $100. It's the new default for just, I need a cheap portable. You just need a cheap portable, yes. I think the R3 Pro is a little bit more like focused on actually being able to go to music in your playlist. That whole type shit, like we did in it's like that. No one's going to use that. No one's ever going to use that. But for just a shuffler with Bluetooth 5.0, which does, LDAC, and has the ability, if you need to record in an emergency, as long as you're not screaming into it, it won't distort, hopefully. And that fucking thing, that right there, the connection option is cool as hell for the recordings you make. Like if you want to take a recording off or you just want to add a song, it's a website, you save it. As long as your IP doesn't roll, you should be good to go. I like this unit. I'm giving it some shit, but that's only because I have like the Shanling fucking M8 over there, which by the way is an old version of Android. I'm not going to complain about that now. But anyway, Thank you for stopping by on this lambling. Not rambling. We don't ramble here anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We lamble. We're a whole other fucking ball game. You know, this just has like more. It's just easier to use. And it's not even that the screen's bigger. It's just everything's just easier to use. And it's prettier. And you can like everything that's here is there, but it's just smaller on this. That's it. Her in the description, like every wallpaper. Check out my Patreon and Subscribe Star. If you want to bid on this item when it comes around the next month's yard sale, see what month this was released. If it's January, which it probably will be, it'll be from February 1st to February 10th. You can throw a bid at this. Give me $35.18, whatever. It'll probably cost me $12 to ship it, and the rest of that money will go towards feeding Chewbacca. Although she doesn't eat that much anymore. She's old. I try to force feed her chicken. She likes spicy chicken. She doesn't eat ham. She sometimes eats pork, but very rarely. But spicy chicken's my cat. Not normal chicken. If there's spicy chicken or normal chicken, she will eat the spicy chicken. So help me buy spicy chicken and keep my place warm because it's fucking cold down here. Wallpaper, Patreon, Subscribe Star. See these videos early. Support the yard sales. $10 check at you in the behind the scenes. Ask me any questions you want Telegram channel. There's also a lifetime channel, and I've enabled annual subscriptions on Patreon. So if you want to save 15%, you could just be like, I'll be your patron for a whole year. It's a commitment, but there's people who have been my patron for 3 years now. And they're like, oh shit, save 15%? That's great. Boom. Yeah, I'll link to these. I'll link to the new pads if you want to try them out. They're not even that expensive, like $15, but they use that plastic locking things. You have to get specifically that one. Yeah, thank you, HiBy, for sending this out. I think it's nice. I'm going to give it nice. I think it's great. Cost Pro, wow, KPH30Is, perfect. You want to use these with like a portable Bluetooth IM, even better. It's just a small setup. I don't hate the shape, and I don't completely hate this plastic case it's in. I do hate the screen cover that prevented me from actually being able to interact with things. It's a little too thick, and you definitely don't need the back one on if you're gonna have this. This is nice. I don't mind this at all. Anyway, I'm done here. I've been Zeos Pantera, coming at you live from the corner of my basement, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another review.